Frank Vogel speak with the media.
Frank, what went wrong in the first quarter?
Played poorly. You know, how we performed really, you know, to start the game the whole night, it's unacceptable. Our ball security, our focus on what we're trying to do offensively wasn't there, led to a lot of turnovers and a lot of fast break points for them. And, you know, our defensive focus wasn't where it needed to be either. And, you know, this is a tough matchup to play small ball against, you know, with DeAndre Ayton and you know, their firepower at the guard position. We knew that was going to be tough, but, you know, definitely got to be better than we were tonight.
You called those 2 early timeouts clearly to try to address some of that, Franco. What were you saying there, and what were you trying to
take better shots? We've got to take care of the basketball. You know, we're taking terrible shots and we're turning the ball over, and they're just getting runouts. And you know, obviously, you know that puts you at a disadvantage to start. And then the defensive disposition needed to be better. Again, in what is a tough matchup, you know, with how we want to try to minimize the damage of what Ayton can do inside, you know, while playing small and giving us the offensive space. But if we're not going to use the offensive space and we're going to turn the basketball over and take bad shots, then, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of space we have, you know, and you can't compromise your defense, you know, if you're not going to take advantage of that.
Frank, you talk about shot selection and things like that. Did you view? It's weird to say this in a night where they scored as much as they did, but did you view a lot of the issues to be more so on the offensive side of the ball?
I would say it was even. I mean, the defensive numbers are going to be what stood out, but again, a lot of those were poor offensive possessions that led to runs. They had 20 fast break points in the first quarter. I don't know if I've ever seen that. So, you know, I think it was on both ends.
Where do you start in trying to defend? Sorry, let me get mine. Where do you start in trying to address the defensive stuff that you talked about? I mean, I know it's been season long.
Look, we're trying to make things happen, you know, with a smaller lineup, which is benefiting our best player offensively, and giving us a chance, you know. But you know, it's not a lineup that's built to be great defensively, you know, and unless we really execute our switching the right way and everything that goes into negotiating through some of the mismatches that are created. And certain opponents are tougher to do that against than others. So, you know, I mean, you go back, we started the second half a different way, you know, with more of a conventional lineup with Dwight. You know, I don't know if that was much better.
There was so many things that hurt you guys today, but Talon goes 1 for 8, and he was coming off a strong game, and it seems there's been a recent pattern of having a pretty good effort followed by, you know, kind of inconsistency. What have you guys told him as a staff, or who is helping him try to find his way?
Yeah, I mean, he works most closely with Mike P. And with Phil, but you know, you just gotta you try to encourage the guy to play the right way. You know, he had a terrific performance, especially in the second half last game, and you know, for whatever reason, just didn't have the same rhythm tonight. You know, so we'll look at the tape. You know, we'll continue to work with our guys like we always do, and you know, hopefully we're better tomorrow.
I know the general principle has been see how he feels, but any early prognosis on LeBron's availability for tomorrow?
No. See how he feels tomorrow.
Any other questions?
How did you feel, in addition to like the turnovers, how did you feel the ball movement was for you guys tonight? I think the assist numbers were, especially with the starting group, were really low.
Nothing we did tonight was good enough. The short answer.
Thank you, Coach.
Monday is the second night of a back-to-back